Okay, now it should be working. Man, that would really suck if the entire video I uploaded here had no audio to it. Hi, my name is... Okay, well, that one had audio. Whatever. I don't know why it just was broke when I pulled it up today. Anyways, one crisis later. So after working on my technical demo, I picked up a new chunk of work to do. The thing I decided to do was to reorganize my whole directory of stuff. I wasn't super happy with the way that I had it organized before. So I reorganized my whole project, and it should hopefully speed things up in the future. Looks mostly the same at the top level, but if we go into a folder like this, rather than straight going to directories like sprites and scripts and prefabs, now it keeps narrowing in by feature, and it's like all the Fire Imp stuff is together, all the generic character stuff is together, all the player stuff is together, and then only within those is there the actual stuff. So within environment, for example, we've got terrain, and then we have generic ground, crumbling ground, and moving platform. And so you can go quite deep in some of these, but in any directory that you're in, this stuff in that directory will all be related. The biggest one that's different is the system directory. I got rid of a UI directory and I put that into system instead. I've got things like timing, camera, bootloading, animations. These are all like very general things that are not specifically characters or environment. An item directory too. So I spent about an hour figuring out how I wanted to reorganize that, and then a couple hours actually doing the reorganization. And that's what this spike and the drop down is here. And then today I've been looking at what I'm going to do next. I made a couple of new features that I put into the weighted shortest job first, and one of the next things I should do is pick a name for the game. So I'll have to do that. I think tomorrow I'm going to spend looking through my features or my epics, figuring out what's necessary, figuring out what isn't in there yet, getting those all prioritized, and then basically making a plan for like the remainder of the year, what I need to do to get the game released. MW2 Melvin's dad says you're traveling, so the feed will probably fade in and out. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. I think I can manage to drop down this epic right now. I'll just put it into this sprint. Make a comment here. So what I've decided is that in order to get the best level of exposure for my game, I'm just going to distribute it for free. So there's some interesting statistics on Steam, and the statistics around release. Let's see, this one might be good to look at. So this is the number of releases on Steam over the years. It was pretty low for a while, and then it jumped up a ton between 2013 and 2014. My guess is that that's when they did away with the Steam Greenlight project, where you had to like get a certain number of people to like thumbs up your project before you could release it. And there was a downtick between 2019 and 2018. That's probably attributable to some change in pricing that they made at that time. That's my guess. But nevertheless, the statistics for 2021 are that there were 10,000 games released on Steam that year, which is 29 games per year. That's not Steam. So if we go to, it's like new. New releases, that's what I'm looking for. So here you can sort by the date that games came out. I don't know what this one is. Why this one's 5-7? That's kind of weird. Maybe that's saying July 5th. Anyways, let's see. Just today, May 14th, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 games. It's pretty close to that 29 we did from just like a pure average. I'm sure it skews more towards the summer and the winter, because Steam has summer and winter sales, and people like to line up according to that, because you can put your game on sale during that time, get a lot more people to buy it, and then not feel bad about increasing the price after you release it, because well, it was just on sale when it first came out, because you did it during the Steam sale. How many of those are free? Well, there's 1, 2, I don't know about this one. Maybe I'll count that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think the last one I counted was yesterday. So 11. Basically half of all the games that come out every day are free. And the question is, why would I go for, if I'm going to look and try to find a new game on Steam, like that's just the thing I want to do. I want to find a game that's brand new. And I'm looking at the list here. Why would I ever pick an $8 solitaire game or a $5 poker game over one of these free games? I mean, there's already enough. There's already enough competition just amongst the free games. How can I compete with Grandpa's Cheese, for example, which looks like a recreation of Slenderman, because you're trying to collect 8 somethings, and maybe you're just collecting cheese instead of pages. I don't know. I guess like one of these is music. It's just a soundtrack. So, anyways, it can be pretty hard to stand out amongst a bunch of other free games that also have dubious quality. No one has any reason to trust my game. So my decision is that I'm going to release the game for free, try to hype it up as much as I can, and then just capitalize on the exposure from that for future games. Alright. That's going to be all for today. I'm going to sign off and go eat dinner. And tomorrow I'm going to try to figure out, like I mentioned, what the rest of my plan is. So, thanks for checking in, and have a nice day. Bye.